dive into the fascinating world of the American white-tailed deer, one of the most iconic wildlife species in North America. This comprehensive video explores everything you need to know about these majestic animals. From their unique behaviors to their habitats, we cover it all. The American white-tailed deer is a remarkable creature, easily recognizable by its slender body and graceful posture. With an average height ranging from 3 to 4 feet at the shoulder, these elegant animals possess an athletic build that allows them to navigate through their forested habitats with agility. Their long legs aid in swift movement, while their light frame makes them adept at jumping over obstacles, ensuring their survival in the wild. One of the most striking physical characteristics of the white-tailed deer is its large ears. These ears serve a dual purpose. They enhance the deer's hearing, allowing it to detect predators from a distance, while also aiding in thermoregulation. The prominent ears are frequently alert, swiveling in various directions to capture sounds within their environment. This acute sense of hearing provides the deer an advantage, keeping them one step ahead of dangers lurking nearby. In addition to their impressive auditory capabilities, white-tailed deer's distinctive tail is a key feature setting them apart from other deer species. This defensive mechanism not only warns fellow deer, but also serves to confuse potential predators, granting a pivotal moment for escape. The tail itself is relatively short, yet its visibility during flight leaves a lasting impression. The coat of the American white-tailed deer is another essential characteristic that contributes to its identification. Typically featuring a reddish-brown hue during the warmer months, the fur transitions to a grayish-brown in winter. This seasonal change allows them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, providing camouflage against predators. Additionally, their white underbelly adds contrast, aiding in recognition during movement. Overall, the physical characteristics of the American white-tailed deer are not just aesthetically pleasing, but are essential adaptations for survival. Their slender bodies, large ears, and distinctive tails embody the essence of this majestic animal, making it a fascinating subject of study for wildlife enthusiasts and nature lovers alike. Understanding these identifying features enriches our appreciation for these graceful creatures and highlights their importance within the ecosystem. The American white-tailed deer is a remarkable creature, effortlessly blending into various landscapes across North America. These graceful animals thrive in a range of habitats, from the dense woods of rural areas to the bustling edges of urban environments. In rural settings, white-tailed deer find refuge in forests, fields, and wetlands. Their habitat choices often reflect a preference for areas that offer food sources like oak acorns, wild berries, and lush grasses. These deer are masters of camouflage, skillfully utilizing their brownish coats and white tails to navigate through thick underbrush, ensuring they stay hidden from potential predators. However, the adaptability of white-tailed deer extends beyond the boundaries of traditional forested habitats. As urban development encroaches on their natural territories, these creatures have impressively adjusted to city life. Parks, golf courses, and suburban backyards have become new grazing grounds. Here, they forage on ornamental plants and gardens, demonstrating their remarkable ability to thrive amidst human activity. The transition to urban living isn't without its challenges. Traffic poses a significant threat, and deer must navigate roads carefully, often leading to accidents. Yet, their instincts and agility enable them to adapt remarkably quickly to their surroundings. Deer have learned to become more nocturnal, grazing under the cover of darkness to avoid human disruptions and traffic. In addition to their resilience in the face of habitat changes, white-tailed deer exhibit fascinating social structures. They often form small groups, typically consisting of females and their fawns, while males become more solitary as breeding season approaches. This social behavior supports their survival in both rural and urban settings, allowing them to raise their young in safe environments. The adaptability of the white-tailed deer has made them a common sight across diverse landscapes. Wildlife enthusiasts often marvel at their elegance and adaptability. Ultimately, the story of the American white-tailed deer is a testament to resilience and adaptability. By understanding their habitat and range, we can foster a greater appreciation for these incredible animals and the ecosystems they inhabit. Protecting their environments, both rural and urban, ensures that future generations will continue to witness the beauty and grace of white-tailed deer in their natural habitats. The American white-tailed deer, a graceful inhabitant of North America's woodlands, exhibits a varied diet shaped by its surroundings and seasonal changes. These deer are known as herbivores, consuming a range of plant materials that fulfill their nutritional needs. Grasses constitute a significant portion of their diet, offering the necessary fiber for digestive health. During the spring, fresh, tender shoots provide essential nutrients, making it a prime season for feeding. Fruits play a vital role in a white-tailed deer's diet, especially during late summer and early fall. They forage on berries, apples, and other fruits, savoring the natural sugars that provide energy. This seasonal bounty helps the deer build fat reserves, crucial for the harsher winter months ahead when food becomes scarce. In addition to grasses and fruits, nuts, particularly acorns, are a favorite among white-tailed deer. These energy-dense morsels are typically consumed in the fall, as deer actively search for fallen acorns beneath oak trees. As the seasons transition from summer to winter, the deer's feeding habits adapt accordingly. In spring and summer, the abundance of greenery allows them to graze extensively on a variety of forage, whereas winter forces deer to rely on less palatable materials. During this time, they often browse on woody plants and shrubs, although this can lead to nutritional deficiencies due to the tougher and less nutrient-rich vegetation. Furthermore, the deer's feeding behavior is affected by environmental factors including weather and habitat type. Access to water sources is crucial as hydration directly impacts their foraging success. Deer will often make their way to water after feeding, creating trails that reflect their daily movement patterns. In a nutshell, the diet of the American white-tailed deer is a finely tuned balance between the types of available plants, seasonal variations, and environmental influences. Their ability to adapt their feeding habits according to the season not only aids in their survival but also plays a significant role in the ecosystem, as healthy deer populations contribute to the management of plant communities throughout their habitats. American white-tailed deer possess a fascinating social structure that heavily influences their behavior and communication. In social groups, called herds, deer typically consist of females and their young, while males tend to be more solitary except during mating season. This social hierarchy is established primarily through interactions among females, with dominant ewes generally securing access to the best feeding locations, thereby affecting the overall health and survival of their young. As the seasons change, the herd dynamics can alter, particularly as males begin to establish their dominance as mating season approaches. Communication among white-tailed deer occurs through a complex system of body language and vocalizations. A flick of a tail can signal alarm, its white underside flashing as a warning to other deer. Likewise, a deer that stands still and raises its ears alerts its companions to potential threats in their surroundings. Subtle movements, such as lowering their heads or moving closer to other herd members, indicate a level of comfort and trust within the group, while movements that include a lowered head might signal submission or an invitation to groom. Vocalizations add another layer to their communication, as deer use a variety of sounds to convey their emotions and intentions. Fawns, for instance, can emit high-pitched bleats to call for their mothers, while adult deer may grunt to assert their presence or signal for mates during the rut. During times of distress, a doe may let out a loud snort, alerting others to imminent danger. Interestingly, the pitch and frequency of vocalizations can change depending on their situational context, making it an essential aspect of their social interactions. Seasonal changes also impact deer behavior and social structure. During the mating season, known as the rut, bucks exhibit increased aggression and territorial behaviors as they compete for mating opportunities. This leads to temporary shifts in the spatial organization of herds, as males assert dominance through displays of strength, resulting in a new and dynamic structure over the course of this period. Ultimately, the social hierarchy and communication methods of white-tailed deer are vital for their survival and reproduction. This intricate system not only enhances their ability to navigate their environment, but also solidifies their bonds within the herd. Understanding these behaviors is essential for conservation efforts, as it gives insights into how human disruptions might impact their social structures and overall population health. The American white-tailed deer embarks on a remarkable journey from fragile fawn to majestic adult. This life cycle begins in the warmth of spring, when does carefully choose hidden, grassy spots to give birth to 1 or 2 fawns. These tiny spotted creatures are a marvel of nature, reliant on their mother for nourishment and sanctuary against predators. During the first few weeks of life, fawns are cradled in the safety of dense vegetation. Their instinctive ability to remain motionless helps them evade dangers lurking around. As they grow, these fawns develop their muscle strength and coordination, learning to stand, walk, and eventually trot alongside their mother, who is ever watchful. As summer transitions to autumn, the deer partake in their instinctual mating rituals. Bucks engage in fierce displays of dominance, showcasing their antlers and marking territories with scent. The mating period, or breeding season, occurs in late fall, signaling the beginning of the gestation period that extends around 200 days. During this time, does place great emphasis on establishing a safe haven for their future offspring. Eventually, the cycle returns full circle as fawns are born, continuing the legacy of the species. Mothers nurture their young with unwavering care, teaching them essential survival skills. This intricate ballet of life and the commitment between does and fawns exemplifies nature's resilience, illustrating how interconnected and wondrous the journey of the American white-tailed deer truly is. White-tailed deer serve as a vital component of many ecosystems, interacting harmoniously with their environment. As herbivores, they help shape plant communities by consuming various vegetation types, promoting biodiversity. Their grazing encourages the growth of certain plants while controlling the spread of others, which fosters a balanced ecosystem where multiple species can thrive. As prey for predators like wolves and coyotes, white-tailed deer also play a pivotal role in the food chain, ensuring that predator populations remain stable and healthy. Beyond their ecological impact, white-tailed deer hold significant importance within local cultures and traditions. In various regions, hunting deer has become a rite of passage, offering individuals an opportunity to connect with nature and learn responsible wildlife management practices. This age-old tradition is steeped in cultural heritage, where the skills of tracking and hunting are passed down through generations, enriching community ties and fostering respect for natural resources. The economic significance of white-tailed deer extends to wildlife watching and hunting tourism, which contributes to local economies. Outfitters, guides, and local businesses thrive on the influx of tourists, attracted by the chance to experience these majestic creatures in their natural habitat. The revenue generated from regulated hunting also supports conservation efforts, ensuring the sustainability of deer populations and the ecosystems they inhabit. In summary, white-tailed deer not only maintain ecological balance but also enrich human culture and bolster economies across regions. The American white-tailed deer, emblematic of wildlife across North America, faces a multitude of challenges that threaten its very existence. At the heart of these challenges lies habitat loss, as sprawling urban developments and agricultural expansion encroach upon the deer's natural environment. Forests and grasslands, once teeming with life, are being replaced by concrete and roads, leading to fragmented habitats. This absence of space not only limits the deer's ability to find food, but also exposes them to increased dangers such as vehicle collisions. Hunting remains another contentious issue impacting the deer population. While regulated hunting is a tool used for population control, overhunting and illegal poaching have left an indelible scar on local populations in certain regions. The delicate balance between maintaining a healthy deer population and addressing hunters' desires is a complex dance that requires careful management and oversight. In response to these threats, conservation organizations are stepping up efforts to ensure the survival of the white-tailed deer. Initiatives aimed at restoring natural habitats through reforestation and sustainable land use practices are gaining momentum. Additionally, educational campaigns aimed at hunters emphasize responsible hunting practices and the significance of maintaining genetic diversity within the deer population. Collaborative efforts between state wildlife agencies and local communities are fostering a sense of stewardship, ensuring that future generations can enjoy the sight of these majestic animals flourishing in their natural habitat.